Hello, hello, hello.
Hello.
Welcome to Piccadilly Stampin'.
Ring in the New Year.
Not quite yet.
Not yet. Next week.
Have I
2
gone
weeks.
live? It doesn't show.
Not yet. You haven't popped up your mind.
It doesn't show on mine either. Let's see. Did something go wrong?
I hope not.
It says there's someone there, so I don't know why it's not showing me. Let's see. Yep, it shows me.
Okay.
Looks
Hello,
like,
everyone.
but now I can't get it to
Launch me.
let me in.
I'm on.
Okay, well,
I'm on. Hi,
I'll let you
Madison.
greet
Hi,
everyone.
FDYNTFEN from Philadelphia.
yay! Okay.
Kristen Lafredo Wenzel.
I didn't.
Kristen Tatum. Jean from North Dakota.
Hello, everyone.
Carol Smith, hello. From Wisconsin. Cheeseheads.
I couldn't have. Hey, you be good to my cheeseheads.
That's right.
That's my Packers.
Hi, Jean, shoot.
Huge Packer fan here.
Yep.
Actually,
Wow, I better share some love here.
yes.
Sharing
please.
the love. Whoop, whoop.
Okay. I see Kathy. I see Nicola. I see Angie. I see Jean. I see Beth Ann. I see Kristen. I see Karen. Howdy, Karen. There's Jean Orwig, Jean Shutt, Madison. Hello. Hi, Beth Ann. Hi, Fran. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in tonight. We are a week away from Christmas, so pretty excited there. What are you doing? Oh, you're sharing.
Still sharing.
Bill's sharing the love.
It kicked me out. I had to
Oh no,
start over. So
I
I'm
didn't
back
know.
in. Hello, everyone again.
I didn't know if we were on or not when we started.
Yeah, kind of goofy.
So my host code for this week, and it ends, I think, Monday, is FDYNTFEN. Use that if your orders are 150 or less. So, should we get started, Bill?
Yeah, we can. Hold on, I'm still.
Oh,
He keeps kicking me out.
he says he keeps getting kicked out. I hope everybody else isn't getting kicked out.
You got people in there.
Okay.
Just like freezes.
Shut equals shoot. Is that how you say it? Shoot? Jean, shoot?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, sorry. Thanks for the correction.
Yeah. What's going on with the announcements?
You got the announcements?
I love them again today.
Okay.
Yeah, year-end closeout.
Oh, yes. So there is still the year-end closeout sale going on. If there are items there are items in this catalog that will be retiring, and if there's something that you haven't got yet, you've got until I believe the second
Yeah,
of January.
2 weeks from tomorrow.
Yeah, to get anything out of here that you were wanting, because after this we start the new catalog and celebration. So anything that you want out of this, you can find that. You can go to my store and you will see they have a whole section marked off for year-end closeout.
Yeah, here's Christmas time suite.
The Christmas time suite is still available also. It is until supplies last, so first come, first serve, but it is kind of a rose, but it could be used for more than just Christmas. It could be used for birthdays or funerals or anything like that that you would want to make a card with a pretty rose image. So it comes with all the supplies for that. What else you got?
Oh, what else? Paper pumpkin. Can't forget your paper pumpkin.
No.
You have to the 10th.
And I am excited about this. So this is, it says, I'll Be Yours, and it has a B, B-E-E. It says it contains 20 treat bags and 10 mini cards and envelopes. So the first paper pumpkin of 2020 will help you be ready for all kinds of love-themed occasions. A Valentine's Day bridal, showers, weddings, beautiful kit, those you love. And you have got till when?
The 10th.
The 10th to sign up. So I'll post a link, but it'll be paperpumpkin.com, and I would sure appreciate it if you picked me as your demonstrator.
Okay, we've got die cutting plates.
Yes, the die cutting and embossing plates. I know I've been announcing a couple of times about our new 3D embossing folder. It's this one, but they're also coming out with new die plates, cutting plates, a 2-pack for your die system, $11. That part number is 150815. This is kind of exciting to me since they took away our die cutting machine, and being able to buy the plates for that is awesome. What else you got?
You can always join the Piccadilly Pearls, because this is a great time to get in there.
This is a great time, Bill, and let me tell you why. So if you've thought about joining, one, if you're a discount shopper and you like to get things for a discount, and I personally believe that everybody should get everything for a discount, so I'm a firm believer on that. But if you want to do it as a business, as instead of just a hobbyist or a discount shopper, this is a great time to get involved, because Celebration is coming next month. I know everyone thinks, oh, well, I'll wait and I'll join during Celebration. That is a good deal too, but if you start now, you can pre-order in your kit stuff from the new catalog, so you're ready to go and jump into your business during celebrations and start off with a bang.
All right. And then don't forget the Piccadilly Perks.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Piccadilly Perks. So this is a reward program through me where you can earn free product of your choice just for being a loyal customer to Piccadilly Stamping. How that works is for every $35 purchase, you earn a letter to spell out the word Piccadilly. When you get the whole word spelled out, then you will get a free shopping spree on me, and it's totally free. So there's $25 of product that you can pick for free, stamp sets, paper, glue, whatever it is, to get to $25, and I'm going to pay the tax and the shipping, so that's about a $35 value, and that's just for being a loyal customer for me. And actually, Jean, you have some Piccadilly Perks, so I just thought I'd let you know I am tracking that.
And then there's a clearance rack being refreshed.
That's right. Our clearance rack has been refreshed. So there are items from previous catalogs maybe that they have gone ahead and put into the clearance rack, and it's just kind of one of those things, first come first serve. It'll deplete down and then they add it every now and again, but I did want to let you guys know that there are new items on the clearance rack. So noticed a lot of die cuts on there this time.
Yeah.
So
let's show some cards we got here.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I really like him. I've made him production manager and assistant here, and he's really taken that to heart. Good job, Bill.
Everybody's got to have a job. Izzy's got security at the door.
Yeah, Izzy's doing security at the door. She's the bouncer if it gets a little wild in here, right? So, this is from Sandra. This is a beautiful card. I love cardinals, and so Sandra made me this beautiful card, and I wanted to share that with everyone. Isn't that gorgeous? This is so stinking cute. My friend Marcia, she's a good customer of mine. She took just some circles and punched them out to make ornaments. How cute is that? Adorable.
That's cute.
Isn't it? With our designer series paper. So way to be super original there. This one is from my friend Beverly. She is also a demonstrator and a stamper, and she sent this to me. It's so cute. Love, love, love. This is that cup of cheer that I made that little cup with. Oh, look at this little baby. This is from Kelly Erickson. So you guys, check this out. You pull the little tab and it flips over and says Merry Christmas. Is that just adorbs or what? Mm-hmm. I love it. Now, I'm just going to do a little plug for Kelly because she's the one who sells me my nail strips from Color Street. So if you are interested in that, and I was just showing, I haven't done my nails for 3 weeks and they've grown out a bit. I don't know if you can see that or not, but they're still held up. So thank you, Kelly, for helping me look good on my lives. But I love that. So cute. So cute. Plus, I love the the check. And then this is from another demonstrator friend of mine. That's what I thought. It's signed from Blizzard too. This is from Fran. So I love this little detail that she added the bling in there. Isn't that awesome? These things are so cute. I had to have this stamp set the minute I saw it. So that is so cute. And thank Blizzard for me, would you? And let's see. Oh, isn't this gorgeous? Look at the, I love the copper. Yeah, the copper foil on there. And this is from Sherry. So this is one of my downline. Isn't this adorable?
It is. It's awesome.
So pretty. So you guys, thank you so much. I do enjoy getting your cards. And Bill kind of gets a tickle out of it when he races.
Comes from the mailbox. I got a card.
He really does. He's waving it. We got a card. We got a card. So if you ever send me one, I think you need to put his name on it too. And thank you for everybody who's been doing that.
Yep. And Merry Christmas to everyone. Thank you.
Yes. Okay, so let's get going. Tonight, I am going to, now I still can't open the insides of these catalogs yet because there's a couple of weeks before this catalog goes live.
2 weeks.
Yeah, about 2 weeks. It's January 3rd, I believe.
2 weeks from Friday.
Yeah, January 3rd. Is Joy on?
Yeah.
Joy keeps me in line. So if that's not correct, Joy, let me know or let everyone know. But so I am going to do something. I'm going to use some products from here, not all yet, and some products from our current catalog. So let's get started on that. That way, if there's something that you see that you just can't live without, it's still available and it gives you something to hope for from this catalog. So,
okay.
Should we get ready with the first project box?
Yeah.
This one's a fun little, and look, Bill.
I know somebody's already
have more
commented. A whole box of Scooby snacks.
I already have some Scooby snacks for you.
Yeah,
so
somebody saw the whole box.
Oh.
Like, ooh, a whole box of them.
You know how you earn these, right?
That's right.
You gotta.
Everybody's got to share.
you gotta keep busy with promoting me, right?
That's right.
Okay, so I'm gonna pull everything
Shout out to a couple of people. Tara, hi.
Hey, Tara.
Hi, Trina.
Hi, Trina. Okay, so I'm going to start with a couple of stamp sets. So this is one that's in our annual catalog, the big thick one. This is Inspiring Iris, and we've got springtime coming soon, even though I think the first day of winter starts Saturday.
It'll be 50.
But that's okay. After Christmas, to me, it just seems like it's going to be going in that direction.
Faster.
So, this is one of my favorite stamp sets, and I've used it on a couple of demonstrations before, but I just thought I wanted to bring this back, and because I'm not done loving on it yet. And then this is something from the new catalog. This is called So Sentimental, and it's got some beautiful sayings on here, but I have to point something out to you guys. It has some more, and I'm in love with the stitched. This is called, what are these dies called? Stitched So Sweetly dies, but it has these scalloped rectangles. Now you guys know, let me pull it out here, that we have the stitched rectangles already, but this is the scalloped rectangles.
Oh, wow.
Which, yes, I do want to point out something though. These do not fit inside each other. So I've tried everything well, I shouldn't say that now, but not evenly, I guess. You're going to have one side that's larger than the other side. So these stand on their own, and if you want to use it, which is what I'm going to do tonight, I ended up just cutting a piece to the size that I needed. So we currently have these in the annual catalog. This is coming new in the mini catalog that's coming out January 3rd. I love these shapes that you can do for labels too on top of it, but we're going to be using this today and one of the sentiments from the new stamp set on a card with some of our current supplies.
Fran's saying that this bundle that you're going to use is on her first January order.
Is it? Yeah. I really have been impressed with it so far. Okay, so those are the two. This one is current. This one is coming current. And I tell you that just so that you aren't looking for it going, well, where is that stamp set that she used? So I'm going to start off with a piece of mint macaron, and this is 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. And then I have a piece of Whisper White, which is 3 1/2 by 11, because I'm doing one of my favorite types of cards, which is, you know, they call them fun folds, and I never understand why. It's just a different shape. It's not really a fun fold to me. Let me get my fingers on that correctly. So I'm just gonna bend that down in half, and then I am going to take a little bit of liquid glue, and we're gonna build our card base. You guys know I like to build my card bases right away. And I think some people do it the opposite. I think they build the, I don't know. So I'm just going to layer this down with that little bit of green. I like to call these types of cards love notes. I'm not quite a like writer, journalist, you know. Yeah, so I mean, so to have limited space is good, because I let people know that I'm thinking about them. But so then I just cut this down 1/4 inch. So this is going to be 5 1/4 by 3 1/4. Let me see. Yes, 3 1/4. I have to think. And I chose this side with the little vines on it, or the foliage, because I thought it would be really pretty neat against the purple.
Hi, Janet.
Janet
Get
Rose.
Your chickens to bed. Just asking.
There's a lot of chicken lovers, friends of mine.
Well, she has some that she puts to bed about this time.
So here we go. So it opens like this, and it's just kind of a cute little difference. I am going to go ahead and use the Memento ink, and let's just put a sentiment on the inside of this base. I love the sentiment in, oh, I love the new mini, because there are so many sentiments, and sometimes I get tired of just the same old, same old. Let's see, I can get this straight. This one says, your friendship is a blessing. I think that's awesome. Awesome, awesome. Okay, we'll move that aside. I put that underneath.
You
Sorry.
did.
Sorry. I have you to keep me. Yeah, that's good. Thank you, hon.
Pull it out of the way.
Okay, then I went ahead and cut in mint macaron again one of the the stitched scalloped rectangles that we were talking about, and I cut this paper down to 2 by 3 1/4 so that it fits perfectly in there, and that's the one that we're going to be using here. Let me get a piece of scrap paper. This was from last month's promotion of Paper Pumpkin. And I'll set that down. I'm going to set the base aside. I'm going to go ahead and take the iris, and I'm going to ink it up in Memento ink, the Tuxedo Black Memento ink. There's going to be a brown StazOn that comes out in the new catalog. I know. I'm excited. So let's just kind of center this on our project here. Is Franklin watching?
Probably. I don't see Tater, but I see
Is Kristen there?
Kristen's on.
Okay, well maybe Franklin's watching. Hi Franklin, if you're watching.
Hi Franklin. Hi Colton.
Hi Colton. Okay. Then I'm going to take some Garden Green. Now, Garden Green is a little bit darker. It is one of the color that matches in this paper pack. And I did not get the name of that paper pack when I was telling you on this DSP. So let me pull this out. This is the Garden Lane designer series paper, and it will tell you the different color combinations that they have right here on the back. It'll tell you this has got garden green, mint macaron, mossy meadow. So that's how I based my color pattern. I wanted the garden green, but it comes out very dark, so I decided to stamp it off because it is very dark.
Franklin says hi.
Ah, I love you, Franklin. So I'm going to stamp off once, and then what's really great about this is a stamp set that's very forgiving. So if you don't line it up perfect, it's okay. It gives that kind of watercolored wash look. I can't tell if I'm in screen or not, hun.
You are.
Okay.
Seem to be.
Okay.
Just put that thing on the...
Yep.
Yep.
Great. And then I'm going to take Highland Heather. But this one I'm going to go ahead and do full strength because this has got our color on here. So I'm going to...
Franklin screams, I love you too.
Oh. Okay. Let's see. We'll go like that. So as you can see, I didn't even get it perfectly lined up. I purposely try sometimes just to have it a little bit because I think it gives it that kind of artsy fartsy look.
It gives it a live look too.
There you go. Okay, will you take that one for me?
Yep.
So now I've got that colored together. And that was easy, right? I didn't have to color anything. I just stamped it in the colors. Love it. That's my kind of Stampin'. I was telling my cousin recently that I am a lazy stamper. She doesn't think I'm a lazy stamper. I am totally a lazy stamper. If it's easy, I like it. What I love about Stampin' Up! Is just how everything can coordinate. You know, like I said, I looked at the back of that paper and I was able to determine what colors I wanted to use, the intensity by stamping off, because I kind of followed their paper. Okay. Oops. Now, you can do one of two things. You can either pop it up at this point or you can glue it down. I am one who, I do like popped up items, but I like things to fit through the mail nice and easy, so I'm going to glue it down. And I'm going to go ahead and center this on here. Any comments or questions, Bill?
No, people are loving the cards. Oh.
Okay.
Impressionist. Beth Ann says it's an impressionist.
Yes, it is kind of an impressionist look, isn't it? Mm-hmm. So, okay, so there we've got, oops, sorry, Bill's on call, you guys, so he's got to take that call a minute. Hello. We'll just keep going. This is the tri-colored ribbon. It's 3/8 inch and it comes 10 yards. So this has a light, like a purple posy, a Highland Heather, and then also our, what is it called? It's called, let me get the Scooby Snacks, Gorgeous Grape in there. And I'm going to take it and I'm just going to make a little bow. One of the things I do is when I wrap it around, I pull that up and turn that in to help get that bow to come out straight. Well, it's so slickery.
Sorry about that.
That's okay. I'm deducting it from your pay.
Oh, no Scooby Snack there.
So it is actually kind of slick. So just kind of fart with it until you get it the way you like it. I think fart with it is a technical term, right? I probably could have said something else because there's little kids watching. Mm-hmm. Sorry, moms. So I'm going to trim this.
Got a lot of, ooh, that's pretty. I'm loving it.
It is pretty ribbon. So I'm going to cut that down a little bit.
I think they're talking about the card.
Oh, the card. Well, thank you.
We haven't gotten to the ribbon part yet.
Okay, sorry. Getting ahead of myself. So then you can kind of mess with this ribbon and get it the way you like it. And I think I look at this side. I think I want to cut it. No, maybe I want to do that way. Just a hair shorter. And I'm going to use a glue dot to adhere it on here. So I'm just going to place this kind of right over the stems. Now, a lot of times you guys see me, and mostly I have a sentiment on the outside, but sometimes you just don't need to put it and junk it up. Sometimes you just send the card. You can put whatever you want on the inside. It could be happy birthday, it could be whatever, but just send a card and it fits right into your envelope, mailable. Isn't that beautiful?
Colton thinks fart's funny.
Oh, see, yeah, I probably shouldn't have said that. Colton, don't be repeating that at school. Okay, so I love you too, Colton. Anyway, there's the first card. Isn't that cute? I like it. I like it. I like it. Do you guys like it? Am I getting hearts?
Oh, gorgeous.
Okay. So then let's go. We're going to move that one over to the next one. And this one has a lot of things. Again, I'm mixing old with new. We got punches, we got stamps, we got blends. There we go. Okay, so let's just start with the stamp sets that we'll be using. The ink color is going to be Blackberry Bliss. I'm going to show you a little something with those. This is in our current catalog, so this is available for purchase. This is called a Big Thank You. And I wanted it because I'm going to be using some new DSP. This is coming in the new catalog. It's called Best Dressed, and it goes with like lipstick and a purse and shoes, and the paper actually has those things on it on one side, but on the other side is this phenomenal floral, let me do this really quick, floral papers. They're so pretty. And the one that I chose was this purple and green one. I must be in a purple and green mood. My mother should be loving me right now. Those are her two favorite colors. So this will be available January 3rd. It's called Best Dress 6x6. So these are 6x6 in size.
They come that way?
They come that way.
Ooh,
yeah.
Write that one down.
We'll be using, and the sentiment we're going to be using is from a Big Thank You, which is in our current catalog. And I chose it because it says, friends are flowers in the garden of life. And I think that's such a neat saying. And then we're going to be using, this is a celebration item that's coming up. We're only going to be using the punch. This is a small bloom punch. This can be earned with a $100 purchase, and it does have a matching stamp set, which we will not be using tonight, but I just wanted to show it with you, and that can be earned with a $50 purchase for free. Both of these items can be earned for free, which is awesome. Okay, I think I've done my explanation. Let's get into the project pack.
The purples.
I do too.
More than just your mom.
Oh, really? Good. Well, if is Kelly Erickson on? Her favorite color is purple, so.
Oh. Joy's birthday is Sunday, by the way.
Joy's birthday is Sunday?
So
Ooh. Ooh. Okay. I am going to start off with a 4 1/4 by 11. Today I just had this. I do the other way a lot, and then I switch it up a little bit. So we're doing this one kind of the long way today. And I'm just going to fold it in half. This is the Blackberry Bliss. And I'm just going to burnish that edge down. Okay, that's the card base, and I'm going to set that aside for now. I'm going to start with the next piece. This is a piece of purple posy. It is cut at 4 by 5 1/4. And then I have a piece of that DSP that I was talking about. See, it's on this side it has the perfume bottles, but on this side it has this gorgeous floral. And I mean, this floral paper is so stinking pretty. So I'm going to do something a little bit different. Normally I do my background stamping first, but this time I'm not going to do it that way, and I'm going to show you why. I'm going to go ahead and glue this on. This is cut 2 by 4. Ooh, I never know which side to put down. I'm going to have this go just a little above halfway. Okay. Pretty, pretty, pretty.
It is pretty.
And I'm going to bring my scrap paper back in. Doesn't this match just beautifully? It's just so gorgeous. How could you make it? How could you make it any more gorgeous than that, right? Well, I'm about to show you. Okay. Put a bow on it. So I'm going to take
bow challenge. Bow challenge.
Highland Heather. Now, since there was the whole fiasco with our purple posy where the ink didn't work, I do want to just share a tip. If you take, and this is from him, this I'm going to be using this image here from A Big Thank You. This is in our current catalog, the annual catalog. If you take Highland Heather and you stamp it off the way we did, and I'm going to just show you guys. So I'm going to ink it up. There it is in full strength, but if I stamp it off, it's a little bit lighter and it actually matches the purple posy.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so it's a way that you can get purple posy even though we don't have the purple posy stamp pad. I will say that
it never came out?
Well, it did. It came out like 3 times and it just didn't hold up to company standards, so they decided to not go ahead with it and not sell it if it's not
good standard of colors.
Yes, not to company standards. So we're going to stamp it off, and then this is why I wanted to do this while I had my image on here. Normally I do background stamping and then I put my paper on top of it. This time I wanted to get kind of a particular look that I'm going for, and I wanted to know where that paper was going to be. So I'm going to stagger this one this way. Like so, okay?
Basically offset them each way.
Right. And then I'm going to stamp it off again. And we'll stamp above. And the reason why I have the paper behind is because I'm staggering it. And I'll just stagger it again. So it gives kind of an extra dimension and texture to the paper without actually having to do anything more than stamp. And who doesn't love to stamp? Everybody loves to stamp.
Everybody loves stamping.
That's
Come
what you're
on.
supposed to say. Okay, so now I'm going to take this and I am going to put this on the back. Now, doesn't this make a beautiful background to the card? I think it's absolutely gorgeous myself, but I may be a little bit biased. So I do want you guys to know, I don't know if you guys ever do this. I'm curious, maybe I'll ask a question tomorrow where people get their inspiration from. I try not to look too much at Pinterest or other people's stuff because I want to be original and be fresh, but sometimes you can't help it. And so this layout, this isn't the stamping, it was just a black and white layout. This layout I actually got off of Pinterest. So we're going to move this aside now, and I'm going to put this aside. And then let's go for a scrap piece of Whisper White. Save your scraps, guys. And we're going to use the Blackberry Bliss just to ink up the sentiment. I think I need to re-ink. Maybe I over-inked on that. Let's see if I didn't get... No, that's not too bad. So now our stamping portion tonight is done.
Oh,
okay, so Bill, do you happen to know what my 2 favorite punches in the whole world are?
Is it 2-inch circle and the starburst?
Can you say it loud and proud like you confidently knew that answer?
2-inch circle with a starburst.
That's right. So I'm going to take the 2-inch circle and center it. And I might have punched that or stamped that a little low. And then I am going to take a piece of the Blackberry Bliss and run it through the starburst punch here.
Ooh.
I know, because I think it just makes the perfect layered. And as Joy was saying the other day, punches are fast, you know, instead of die cutting. So she's a fan of the punches. And it's interesting because I know die cutting saves room, you know, in your stamp area where punches take up room. Die cuts are actually cheaper.
I should get a Scooby snack.
But you should get a Scooby snack. Seriously, you think you should get a Scooby snack?
Well, I did get it right.
I'll tell you what. Let's put this to a vote. Should Bill get a Scooby snack?
Oh.
You tell me if anybody says yes.
Okay.
Okay, so I just glued those together. So what I was saying is that die cuts are cheaper and they take up less room in your stamp area, but punches are faster. So it's just kind of which you prefer. I'm going to set that aside. Then I'm going to we're going to do some more punching. I'm going to use my...
Of course. We got a course and a couple of yeses. Hand them over. Yeses.
You guys are too easy on him.
That's right.
You should have said he needs to wash the kitchen floor before you can get them.
That'd be another that'd be another Scooby snack later.
Okay. I have a piece of Pretty Peacock, which actually goes very well with this. And if you notice in this DSP, there are little bitty flowers in Pretty Peacock. Again, I love how Stampin' Up! Coordinates everything. This is cut at 1 3/4 by 4. And I'm going to use the tailored tag punch because it is very easy for me to get a perfect whale tail here. See?
They're saying, of course.
Of course.
Hard work behind the camera.
Hard work behind the camera.
It is.
Okay, so I'm going to pull this back in. And again, you can pop things up. I'm going to, of course, lay it down and glue it on. Now, let me get over here because I don't know if I get in or out of the camera. My glue's getting low. So I'm just going to kind of put this. What's that?
I have more.
You have more what?
Glue.
Oh, that's Mom's glue when she comes here to stamp.
Okay.
Mommy's trying to steal your glue. Give me them Scooby snacks back. Give me them Scooby snacks back.
To you.
So I'm going to place this down here like so. And then I'm going to grab some dimensionals. Oh, do we need to open a fresh pack?
Whoop, whoop.
And I'm going to then pop up the sentiment. I think you have to give them back or give them to Mom. You stole her glue.
You didn't take it, so it's sitting back over there. So no harm, no foul.
Okay, and then I'm going to place this on. Now, I was telling you that the layout that I was looking at was just a black and white layout, and it basically had a line like this, and then some image shape in the middle. But I ended up doing a little bit there for background stamping. I'm going to take that small blossom or small bloom punch and punch that out. Again, that is something that you earn in celebrations come January 3rd. And what I like to do, you guys, is on the Stampin' Pierce mat, something soft like this, is just to take a pen or the back of something and push it down like this. And I do it for a couple of reasons. One, if you kind of roll it around, you get kind of a flat surface here on the bottom. Two, petals and things and leaves are not exactly flat, so I like the dimension that brings to it. And then I'm going to take a glue dot and stick it on here, and then determine where I like it. So I'm going to put a little accent flower there since I'm kind of doing a flower thing. Let's get some of this out of the way. And so sometimes you get, this is a very old set of basic rhinestones that I've had around for a while, and I've used a lot of my newer ones, but every now and again they kind of dull underneath, and I just want to show you something. I've showed you this technique before, but I think this is a great way to use. I decided I was not going to let these go to waste. I'm going to use these up. So I'm going to take the dark rich razzleberry, and I'm going to make the inside for my flower by just taking it on one of these that have kind of dull. And I'm going to show you this.
It's pretty awesome.
Yeah. And now I've got a whole new, let me just stand up here because I want to make sure that you guys can see this. So here is kind of what they look like. And this is, like I said, an older set because I still have some of these attached to it and we don't have the green anymore. So I just took it and I made a rhinestone for the center of this little flower that I've put here out of that. Give it a minute to dry with the Stampin' blends. And then you can come back in and foof.
Will the color stay on? The question is.
Yeah. I've not had it come apart since I started doing these, so it's an alcohol-based marker and it stains it. I suppose if you ran it under water and scrubbed it with some dish soap or something, you know.
In your car.
Okay, you guys, so let me just stand up and show you this one up close. That color combination is so pretty. There's those little flowers that I was talking about. And then there's this one. Okay, so those were tonight's cards, and if you are interested in any of these products, I will be putting a link to my store when I post this after the show tonight.
Drawing time?
But yes, it is drawing time. So let's do 2.
Let's do 2.
Okay.
I can reach in that thing.
So the first drawing tonight is going to win these actual cards that we made tonight. So Bill, you want to do the honors here?
Yep. Reaching in. Reaching in. Woo! Who do we got?
Let me shake it again.
Tanya Gilmore?
Yeah, I made the same mistake. It's actually Tanya Gilmore. Tanya, you won. So I will be sending these to you. I think I have your address, but just in case, I'm remixing these up, you guys. Thank you so much for sharing my video. Okay, let's do another one. Okay, reach in there.
Brenda Heisman.
Again.
Heitzman.
Heinzman, yeah. Okay, Brenda, thank you so much for sharing my video. Brenda, you shared it to a lot of groups this week too. That was awesome. So thank you so much. So if you'd like to get into my drawing for next week, all you have to do is share my video. If you have any questions, send me a message here right on Facebook and I will get back to you as soon as I can. Remember the host code for 150 or less, please use that. If it's 150 or more, you're eligible for host rewards and I want you to have them. So don't put in a host code. Anything else, Bill?
No, just want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas.
Yes, we do want to wish you a Merry Christmas, and I do want to let you know, next week I will not be doing a live because it is on Christmas Day. I don't know if I'll tape a video or something for you guys, but come back the following week, even though it's on New Year's, I will be doing a video on New Year's. I'm not sure if we're changing the time on that yet. I don't think it's going to be 7 p.m. I think it's going to be earlier, but I will post some information on that. Okay, so you guys have a great evening. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you in 2 weeks. Take care. Bye-bye.